Hi guys, it's Missy and welcome to my channel and day 7 of Nanowrimo. I'm back. I was gone for the weekend, for those of you that don't know, on a conference sort of thing for a club that I'm a part of on my husband's campus. And it went really well, but it was really rainy because it was on the western side of the state. For those of you that don't know, I live in Washington, and it's super, super dry on the east side of the state where I live, and it's super, super humid on the west side. And I was already recovering from a sickness, which was either a head cold or the flu. I'm not really sure which, but it was really bad. And then we went over there, and it rained super hard one of the days and soaked all the way through my sweatshirt. So I was soaking underneath my sweatshirt and was cold and wet and very, very unhappy. And since I was recovering from being sick, I got sick again, I think, because my nose has started running again. And my voice still sounds kind of funny. And I didn't get to write the whole time that I was there. I didn't actually bring my laptop because I knew that it wasn't a retreat style, so it was going to be really structured with seminars and stuff that we were going to go listen to, and so I knew that I wasn't going to have time to write. So I didn't bring my laptop, and I didn't get any words done. Thank God I had my 10,000 word buffer, because there was probably a 4-day stretch where I didn't write anything at all. So that ate up like 7,000 words of the 10,000 word buffer that I had. So I'm actually writing right now. I've got my laptop right like a foot and a half away from me. But I figured I'd stop and do a quick update before I forget. And just, make sure that you guys know that I'm alive and my flu didn't kill me. I'm really excited because I'm in the middle of a chapter that I wasn't really expecting to write quite this soon, which is weird because I had it all planned out, and for whatever reason I got to that point. I was like, oh, it's time for this. And it's actually a really good chapter. I'm really into it. And I've learned a lot about my main character just through this one chapter and how she's kind of reacting to the things that are happening, which aren't really the way that I was expecting her to act. So I'm sort of like, oh, I didn't know that sort of situation made you nervous. Good to know. And that sort of thing. I don't know that I'm actually going to get all of my 1,666 words for the day done. I hope that I do, but I don't know. But I don't want to fall behind again and keep using up the words in my buffer just in case I get sick again. I do have a chronic illness, and it directly doesn't make me ill, I don't think, or like necessarily make me more susceptible to other illnesses. I'm not really sure, but when I do get sick, it generally takes me a long time to get better. Last November, I had a really bad bout of gastroenteritis, and which is kind of like a severe form of the stomach flu, and it took me almost a year to gain back the 15 pounds that I lost from that illness, and I was miserable for a whole week. And whereas some friends of mine just recently had it, and they only had it for a couple of days, and then they were fine. So it's a little bit discouraging, and it's hard to keep going when you're sick, and when you know that, oh, in a couple of days I'll be better, because, when you're sick the way that I am, you're not going to be better in a couple of days. And then I've got the symptoms from my chronic illness that I have to deal with, which it's called, what is it called? I'm totally blanking right now. My mind isn't working. I didn't get very much sleep this weekend. Whatever. It's not officially diagnosed. It runs on my mom's side of the family. And I have all of the symptoms, but when they were doing tests on me, they tested my wrong set of intestines, so they didn't find anything. of course, because this particular kind of chronic illness is in my, why is my vocabulary failing me? My colon. It's in my colon. And they went and they did, an endoscopy, which goes into your, I think it's your small intestine, the one on top, which is the wrong one. And they were like, "Oh, you're fine," and I'm not fine. I have pain when I'm digesting food, and I get sick really easy. There are a lot of different things that I can't eat. Red meat makes me sick. I'm not allergic to food dye, but I'm sensitive to it. I don't think that has anything to do with the colitis, but it might. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of research, but I know that my mom's like, "Yeah, you probably haven't," so I just kind of leave it at that. I already went through a lot of testing, and I didn't really want to do a whole lot more, and it just wasn't really worth it to me. I'd rather just kind of deal with it. But anyway, it's really hard to write when you have to struggle with being healthy and remembering to eat food, and then sometimes getting sick from the food that you eat. You have to be really careful about what food you eat when you're sick like this. But I'm sure that I had a reason for going on that tangent. I don't remember what it was right now. But I'm going to get back to writing. I think currently I'm at about 15,000 words on the Nanowrimo website, but I'm not sure. I just wrote another half page on Scrivener, their little screen things, another half screen of writing. And because the freaking stupid, ridiculously wide page makes it impossible for me to get a good idea of how many words are there. So it looks like I wrote a lot less than I did, but I don't know. Whatever. I wrote a good amount. I don't know how much it was. So anyway, I'm going to get back to that. Hopefully tomorrow's update video will be more cheerful, but for right now I'm just sick and I'm not enjoying it. Oh, let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments, if you're doing as well as you thought you were, if you've fallen behind, kind of how you feel about your story or how this month is going for you guys so far. If you have any ideas or anything you'd like to hear about in future videos, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.